5, 10, 15, 20 years, or when you're sitting there at 65 in retirement looking back on your life and how you feel about your legacy and what you've achieved or the opportunities that you've missed. And I had said to many people, which kind of brought me a little shame in the end, which was that I could have done something. I talked about I could have been a professional soccer player when I was a kid, and I made some choices and didn't go down that pathway. And I looked in the mirror and I just started to dislike myself, and I knew it was time to change my legacy. And then, so the two biggest triggers for me, which are the things that I find hold most people back, is number one is their fear. And number two is their fear of failure. So fear and failure, which sort of collided for me. And my greatest fear, I couldn't swim, so my greatest fear was drowning. And my next greatest fear was failure. So I faced both of those, and I took them head on, and I learned how to kind of work with my neurological captors. And fear doesn't go away. You just enable yourself to and equip yourself to be able to deal with and work with those fears, so the fears decrease because your confidence builds, and you know you can actually overcome them. And I think the most significant moment for me, the epiphanic moment, was watching one day, when I couldn't swim, so I could swim the lap of a pool if I had to save my life. But I watched the Hawaii Ironman Wide World of Sports Hawaii Ironman, which is, one of the world's iconic sporting events. And I finished watching this episode on the Wide World of Sports and said to myself, I can't ride a bike and I can't swim, but I'm going to qualify for the Hawaii Ironman World Championships. And that was the moment that entirely changed my life. And that was the journey I set out on.